Yo, we are here for Next in Line 2, about to get into one of the main events. So if you're ready for this battle, make some noise, people. Let's go. Wild. So yeah, I'm gonna let my boy Cruger talk.
Next in line 2, we got our first international battle coming up right now. Everyone make some noise for our first international battle, please. I'm personally really looking forward to this one. It's going to be a sick matchup. So I'm going to introduce, to the right, we've got Heretic. Make some noise.
And on my left-hand side, straight from Manchester in Connecticut, make some noise for the boy different, E.Farrell. Let's go. So we've got 3 rounds. It's round 1 on Heretic. Everyone hold it down, let's get into the shit.
Welcome to the UK, man. I wasn't even. Welcome to the UK, man. This is so great. You know what? Because last year you got booked and we all wish you could have came and shown off, but then your battle got cancelled and it was such a shame and so long, but now you finally found the perfect moment to come and build your name on Don't Flop. This is a terrible waste of your time. It's bad form to take. Your performance is going under like a trapdoor escape. Got me feeling like I'm a hangman and you're the man brought to slay because you came here to die as soon as they take the platform away. Now, I don't think all forms of rap have to be extra meaningful, but you rap about shooting people and getting laid. You guys can decide which one of those is less believable. Because let's not lie, your voice does not suit the persona you project online. Because you've got them, the lead pop, the headshot, you'll get drop rhymes, with the voice of every kid who calls me nigger on Xbox Live. Wow.
Yo.
Xbox Live. Look, I'm sure you feel real clever when you snipe a noob with your laser attachment and just about swallow your mouthful of Cheetos in time to say he's a faggot. But you get so caught up in that persona, it doesn't translate when you're rapping. Desmond Miles, without the computer, you can't play the assassin. And I've seen you preaching Christianity, like that's deep and profound. So if you try and claim king, you'll have to bleed for the crown. You're from Middle America. Christianity's the only belief in your town. He's like, tell me something I don't know. Jesus was brown. You're on your way to death in Britain. It's not the safest expedition just because you're a smack rapper on a stage with less conviction. That podgy face ain't benefiting you going on a date with any women, but you got a gun so big, it's remarkably effective as an overcompensating mechanism. And you're from Manchester in Connecticut. Your country is too unimaginative to name a few buildings. Your state has a Bristol, Essex, Derby, Reading where nobody has come through spitting. Our Manchester alone just brought out Bobby Rex and that dude's winning. Winner! So what you're not. Our Manchester alone just brought out Bobby Rex and that dude's winning. So all your knockoff cities don't mean shit next to this New England.
Let's go, man.
Fight back! Fight back, Pharrell!
Yo!
Yeah!
Round 1 on the boy. Let's go.
Yo, before I spit these rounds, I wrote for Dank and take note talks. Just no defeat stinks like some sweat-stained old socks. Plus this clown's been thirsty, so I brought a Faygo pop and enough stupid punchlines to fucking save Don't Flop. You look like you hit gay clubs. I go straight to the bars. So this is a mismatch like Asians in cars. Teletubbies, baby, how the kid facing a star, and I've been killing these jokes like that one friend who always takes it too far. But you ain't got buds, nah. You just some shake in a jar. And always need a safe space. What, you banking on Mars? I'll smack your face and have your trachea scarred with a hand to the neck while striking chords like I was playing guitar, you fucking neek. You fucking neek. I'm mad we had to have this battle announced and snapping your house for cheese without trapping a mouse. Your first international bout? Madness, fam. After this, you're gonna be tweeting how we really need to pass the travel ban. You're so edgy, bro. Why prove your pen? Mr. Block me on Twitter, LOL, I'm cool again. The 2 years ago newcomer top of the list. At this point, the only big push you've earned is straight off of a cliff into a bottomless pit. Your style, not a fan a bit. Annoying like an occupied toilet. I can't stand this shit. Man, I'll clip and crop your frame, Instagram and pics with plans to hit and turn this hairy pussy into nothing but a landing strip. I'm comfy. Say, yo, I'm comfy in your country, smoking long bats and coolin', soaking up the sights like contact solution. Been recognized hella times for dropping classic, son. You'd think my job was making charts about cars from all the autographs I've done. You're I said your girl see me in the club and stared for 2 straight minutes. She said, let's fuck. I read the lips, no Kool-Aid sipping. I had that bird on my top like a Blue Jays fitted, loving the bell end like when a school day's finished. That's a dickhead for my people watching this at home. I was dogging it, call her, and she coughing up a bone just so I could tell you all of this, jotted in my poems, and have a body set in stone like a monument in Rome. My team deep, clean sweep. Now he breaking out the broom, got this hippie tripping badly like he ate too many shrooms. I'll be the greatest from the cradle to the tomb, so if the good die young, I'm surprised I even made it out the womb. I should have been miscarried, Harry. That's what I'm trying to say, and I guarantee you'll never hear that in a flyer way.
So you're mates with all the young Republicans, right? Bunch of Trump supporters who like rapping and stuff. Their sole entry requirement is thinking every other man is a cuck. But we got young conservatives in the UK too, bro. They just exchange Thatcher for Trump and get beaten up on uni campuses for being absolute cunts. So I'm here to be everything you hate. But an outright gangster, because I got a hemp handmade Che Guevara t-shirt. You can't match my swagger. I'll get him on cam with a Confederate flag and he'll get chastised after I march under a hammer and sickle banner screaming Black Lives Matter. I don't care if you've got no respect for that. Because your statues are getting dragged from their cenotaphs. We fight what's oppressive. The message is that when we rap, but you write off the premise, like how with reggae music, the inventor's black, but white's got the credit. Because they want to hear Eric clap to Nice Shot the Sheriff. It's like with reggae music, how the inventor's black, but white's got the credit. Because they want to hear Eric clap to Nice Shot the Sheriff. So those 2-bar punches, man, I know how to use them. I just take the bread for the body like a holy communion. I just take the bread for the body like a holy communion. It's either that or an angle till my opponents are losing. I put marks in a state like the Soviet Union. I don't give a fuck how you build them schemes or if they think punching back to back makes you a real MC. I do what I need to do just to kill them clean. My voice means death's on cam like the Wilhelm scream. And you always have a whole team of hype men getting aggy. That's trash. You roll up in a vehicle full of tools like a handyman's van. You battle 5-on-1. But however crafty that plan, it's like South Park. Because Eric still loses in a handicap match. He says some shit about guns. And then he hypes the crowd, well, I'll just ruin your self-esteem 20 times around. Bar one, I've got wins every time I'm out. And I got bodies in the pipeline like Pennywise the Clown. I handed a breakdown to Soweto. And since Kid Verbal as well is too easy, saying you never did dirt, I can tell. It's like Dante's Inferno. That burning you smell, you wanted Heretic in a pit and you got the sixth circle of hell.
Get the fucking soda!
Hold this down. Hold it down. This shit's like racist as fuck. So, I don't care if you're Heretic. Today, you're Heretic. If I had to guess the type of bug that's in your hair, this made me throw my pen and nearly quit. You'd swear I picked the language the Quran was written in. I chose to Arabic. Bic is the type of pen. You like that one? I'm very sick, bruv. You just got a light flu, which is awesome, cuz I'm gonna bring the coffin right through. If beating me is what you thought you might do, it's probably like you, a less common diabetic, not the type 2. That's awful, right? Awful. Terrible. That's awful. Well, let me offer a life course, because I never didn't have the option to write forced. I'm not saying have a wank to a farm animal under the influence of cannabis, but get off from the high horse. Have you ever seen it? I said, I'm talking it nice. Yes! Supply and the demand, you a hippie gypsy sleeping by a fire in a van. I should dump the fucking 9 until it jam. Pillsbury Doughboy, I'll put this flower child on the can. For bands, I'm hands-on, might start a push pit, spend a rack on a jacket so they call me hood rich. Stan Lee, I'll make this comic book quick, then steel toe boot his ass and let him really feel my carbon footprint. Trigger words. Trigger words, now you bugging and nervous. Greenhouse effect, I see you heating up on the surface. Not to mention fucking feminism, gender privilege, like the cause is greater. Claiming that we wouldn't treat the earth so bad if we had called it Father Nature. Wow. Wow, we get it, bro. You fucking passed a science class. You don't use butane lighters because it's not a natural kind of gas. I offered bro to hit the bong last night. His ass declined it fast and said, let's wait till morning, dude. I brought my magnifying glass. I bet you get sad inside seeing a patch of dried up grass and pour your 40 for the forest every time you have to wipe your ass. I know this angle has been overused. In facts, it might be trash, but recycling's eco-friendly, and for that, I'd like a pass. What's that animal rights shit? Is rightfully a hoax. Because on some rap shit, you stole Shuffle style when he jokes, Danny Swag, Tony Skin Tone, and you tried to drink like Danny Swag, Tony Skin Tone, and you tried to drink like Osh, so how the fuck are you a vegan? You've been biting all the goats. I said I understand. I understand your case to stop the planet's waste, but quit demanding plates in Canada just because you heard they're organic based. Next time you choose to beef. Next time you choose to beef with me, you gonna be sick. In the meantime, fuck off and eat a gluten-free dick.
Let's go!
I remember when you did that battle dressed as Superman. That was some shit from the edges of space. Because you were wearing an inflatable six-pack, still looked in terrible shape.
Facts.
You can't be Superman with chronic acne. I guess you are like Clark Kent in a way, because no one was going to think you were a hero with those specs on your face. Look, I knew you were going to come to rap about the British regime, biscuits and tea, because your most popular battle had such a gimmicky theme, but then your views went right back down just as quick as can be. After playing Superman, you fell off harder than Christopher Reeve. But it was great. Because you got the crowd going with the flow that you served them and transformed into Superman, like a whole different person. You went for that costume change and had people hopelessly searching, like it's a bird, it's a plane, oh no, it's a virgin. Because you said, you're bred pussy like a yeast infection.
Buzz!
Bred pussy like a yeast infection.
So bad.
I don't know if you've ever made bread before. It's not how I'd suggest that you try it though. And I don't know if you've ever seen a vagina before, but they tend not to come with a slice of toast. Look, I don't want to put you off. I know they'd appeal to you more if they were like an edible staple. I just don't want you getting confused when your grandma's crusty bread gets left on the table. Look, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Sometimes having a poor life perspective is fatal. It's an easy mistake to make when you've only ever had sex with a bagel. So just to let you know, that's so stupid. So just to let you know, a yeast infection is like one of those horrible illnesses, and getting the clap is definitely not what you think it is. You got a lot to learn, Eric. Even your slogan isn't pushing a better image. Like, you can't spell America without putting that Eric in it. Well, your hype men are shit. You only sound good when you get assistance, so you can't spell hysterical bellends without putting that Eric in it. You're a carbon copy smack rapper who's only cooking with extra gimmicks, and that's why you can't spell generic, because you're American and you're stupid.
They say battle rap these days is loaded with antics. Broken and bandaged bad beyond totally damaged. But to me, I see and know the advantage. Where else in public can I scream out, I have a gun! And nobody panics. I don't have a gun. I'm the type to fire off and smile, dog. I'm trigger happy. Quick and gladly handle beef like SpongeBob when he flippin' Patty. Slush pup, the young buck who is dickin' Lassie. Bitch, it ain't a game. I've been a troublemaker way before Milton Bradley. As a kid, it was crazy. As a kid, I had it rough though, bro. Played with guns, but felt powerless amongst that group of misfits. Nathan Young. So for this next great show. For this next segment, it's the only British reference. So for this next segment, I don't want respect or credit, because my life is like a buzz cut. It's safe to say you'll never get it. What you know about growing up, driving in the street. That was just like, what you know about growing up, driving in the streets, not having enough pennies with Abraham Lincoln's face on them to go another mile in your Jeep. That real struggle. Every night you felt so weak, not getting likes in British battle forums because all of them were trying to go to sleep. You know nothing. You know nothing. You know nothing about crying in your sheets. Wanted to turn your thermostat up a couple Fahrenheit, but couldn't reach. Problems flying through your mind, you would just weep. It's like I brought 1,000 watches on a mountaintop. The times were getting peak. I need a moment. So push my buttons like a screenshot and save the conversation, man. I got these hands on lock like continents with combo nations. Try and rock me, they gon' lock me up for dropping your health, because I won't take a sock from Harry. I ain't Dobby the elf.
It's not that event.
Get back up here, bro. I don't need to buck shots or dump rockets. Son, watch me get up on my scoop shit for one topic. Because man like E will take the iPhone X out your front pocket, then follow you home just to cut your fucking face off and unlock it. I keep it. I think y'all are booing me. Say yo. I needed Scoop to push me. I say yo. I keep it. I keep it freezer fresh now when I'm scanning it and have his boat on ice damaged like man was in the Titanic ship. And if you come back with your crew, I'll let a clip-off flam. I'm blasting Heretic anthem like a Slipknot fan. Now I'm sunning him with presents more than Santa Claus mother. Popping off, I'm sunning him with presents more than Santa Claus mother. Popping off while I'm cooking like a pan of hot butter. Just to reach my prime, you gonna need Amazon numbers and a pic of John Cena and a camouflage jumper. I'll believe it when I see it. And today I did not. You basically got served. I have to pay for this shot start, saving your top excuses and wait for the drop, because like paving a spot to park, you'll be making a lot. Let's go, man.